Good morning, everybody. While covering maternal and child health, by oversight, I have forgotten to cover one important topic, that is universal program of immunization. In fact, the faculty member who taught you, who would have taught you health programs, I'm not sure whether he has covered or not. So I thought it will be useful and for you. Otherwise, it will be useful as a revision. So now in this class, we will talk something about universal program of immunization and how to maintain the cold chain and how to organize a program at a primary health center level. So, first of all, let us have a look at the timeline, how UPA, Universal Program of Immunization, has evolved. Initially, it was expanded program of immunization introduced after smallpox eradication. So BCG, DPT, OPV and typhoid vaccines were being given at the time. Now typhoid vaccine is not being given. It has not been. It was found that it is not that efficacious. That intramuscular typhoid vaccine given at that time and limited to mainly urban areas. By and large, this program, expanded program of immunization, was limited to urban areas. And now in 1985, it got itself transformed into universal program of immunization. Universal immunization program was introduced and it was expanded to the entire country. One of the most important additions to the expanded program of immunization is that it was extended to the rural areas also, number one. And in the rural areas, the common problem is electricity failures. So the necessary cold chain equipment such as ice-lined refrigerators, vaccine carriers, and then cold boxes, which are required for maintenance of cold chain, right from the transport, right from the aircraft which brings vaccines up to the baby's mouth. So up to the beneficiary in the rural areas. So an effective cold chain has to be organized and it has been organized with the help and involvement of mainly primarily UNICEF. And then in 1986 there was a technology mission and one of the important components of this technology mission as the 5 technologies were introduced. One is computers, the second is uh, um, subscriber trunk dialing system through telephone exchanges, and then third is water supply, assured water supply to entire country, all the villages. So these were certain certain things which were introduced by technology mission, and now this universal program of immunization was linked to the technology mission, and so UPI timeline it got transformed into this following shape. So one is now vitamin A supplementation, administration of vitamin A, 6 lakh international, 1 lakh international units to those children who are 6 months old, and then 2 lakhs international units for the children above 12 months and above at 6 monthly interval, so that xerophthalmia can be totally wished away. And then child survival and safe motherhood program. So along with that, so to this chain or network of universal program of immunization, this child survival and safe motherhood program was started. And then somewhere in 1994 or 1995, we have taken up polio national immunization dates, that is pulse polio, that is what we call as. So every baby has to be administered 7 pulses of polio by the time he passes 7 years. So annually one national polio immunization day, polio national immunization days will be conducted with uh, vaccination done in the entire country on the given day, even in the railway stations, even in the bus stands, everywhere. So reproductive and child health program again has given some more inputs to this universal program of immunization, and reproductive and child health too, and the national rural health mission. Now at present this is integrated with national rural health mission, what we call as health mission, universal health care and health mission. So now, in spite of so many efforts, you can see here how many states are in the red: Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, and northeastern states. And states which are in green, you can see Kerala, Tamil Nadu, that is, they are having nearly above 80% coverage, and then 30 to 50% coverage in Andhra Pradesh state, 50 to 60% coverage in Karnataka and Maharashtra states, 70 to 80% in Kerala, and then above 80% in Tamil Nadu. And in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh, coverage is even below 30%. This is according to the NFHS 4 results, National Family Health Survey 4 results. So, once if you are employed as a primary health center medical officer, you are the program officer as far as the PHC is concerned. All of you must be knowing, PHC is 40,000 population, it covers 40,000 population. So how you plan a universal program of immunization in a primary health center area? What are the details? What are the nitty-gritty? So what are your jobs? Guide health workers to analyze their data. It is one program which generates data continuously. Data, identify bottlenecks, constraints, and prepare micro plans. So you remember this? This preparation of micro plan by your health worker is of immense importance. And then, why, if immunization session has not taken place at such and such place, why it has taken place, has not taken place, what is the bottleneck, and how to overcome it. That also the health worker has to work out, and you have to guide. And then prepare block microplan based upon subcenter microplan. Subcenter microplan, as I have told you, it is prepared by female health worker and male health worker put together if male health worker is available. And then all the keeping all the workers microplans together, worked out for different subcenters. Each subcenter will have a population of 5,000, will cover a population of 5,000. That is totally, so 8 subcenters. So at the block level, with the assistance of your block extension educator, you will be preparing a block level microplan based upon subcenter microplan. And then prioritize health facilities or areas for additional support. There may be certain areas where by giving an extra health worker from your own reserve staff, you may be able to enhance a immunization activity which is lacking back. This is another important step which you have to take in your monthly meeting. So regular review and update of microplans, and then ensure that all health facilities display a map of the respective areas with population covered, session plan, and work plan. So there should be clearly how is the session also should be planned, and then work also should be planned. Ensure that signboards are placed for the session sites. Plan for monitoring and supervision. Plan for IEC, information, education, and counseling. So another responsibility is you are responsible for cold chain maintenance. If the cold chain, for instance, goes out of order, then it is your responsibility to make alternative arrangements, put the vaccine in a safe place, and make alternative arrangements and arrange for the repairs, etc. Ensure monthly visit from district headquarters cold chain store for monitoring. Maintain and monitor cold chain and manage vaccine stock and logistics of at PHC and CHC. Ensure that sufficient vaccines and supplies are available for all sessions. Ensure regular distribution of vaccines and supplies to ANM, health worker at outreach session sites through alternate vaccine delivery system in the event of a power failure or in the event of an equipment failure. So ensure planned outreach sessions are implemented even if a health worker is on leave by making alternate arrangements. So this is one of the important functions because very often your female health worker goes on